So what is the one reason you would not want to move to Bressi Ranch? This happens to be one of the largest parks here in the development. Why so many families love to call this Carlsbad neighborhood their home. Are you thinking about making a move to Carlsbad, California? What is the one reason you should not move here? Make sure to stay to the end of this video to find out, because today we are taking a tour of Bressi Ranch, one of the beautiful neighborhoods here in Carlsbad. I'm standing here in the town square in Bressi Ranch, and I'm surrounded by places to eat, places to shop. There's a dog groomer over here, and an interesting story about that. The other day I was walking here, getting a coffee at Pete's Coffee, and I ran into probably the most celebrity dog here. Her name is Zoe. As you can see, Zoe's got quite a fashionable style. Zoe's owner owns Muse, the dog grooming place here in Bressi Ranch. So you can pop in there and get your dog all groomed up any way you like. Now, if you're wondering where you can go here for dinner, happy hour, and drinks, there's definitely no shortage of options. For one, you've got the best Italian restaurant in all of North County, San Diego. And my personal favorite, it's Tommy V. If you're feeling more like a brewery, there's Carlsbad Brewery over here, a few blocks down. We've also got Torsap Thai Kitchen over here. I highly recommend it. And you've got several other bars and restaurants all over Bressi Ranch. So you've got quite a bit of variety to choose from when you're heading out to get something to eat. And again, this is all in walking distance for those who live here in the development. Now, continuing on in the town square, you've got Trader Joe's, you've got Sprouts, you've got Bevmo. You can get all your grocery shopping done. And by the way, I'm Anthony with Living in Carlsbad. And if you're thinking about making a move to Carlsbad, and if you're finding value in this video, consider subscribing so that you don't miss the weekly videos I record on all areas and neighborhoods here in Carlsbad. I'm going to take you through, I'm going to show you some homes at different price points. I'm also going to go over the pros and cons, the good, the bad, and the ugly of living here so that you know what to expect. All right, so let's continue on and take you through Bressi Ranch so you can get a sense of why so many families love to call this Carlsbad neighborhood their home. Here we are in the center of Bressi Ranch. This is one of several parks here in the community. You can see various people walking their dogs. This happens to be one of the largest parks here in the development. It is also where you'll find the neighborhood community pool right here behind me. There's a kids pool, another larger, deeper pool, and then of course a jacuzzi. This spot is great for families, and it's very popular during the summer, obviously when the kids are out of school. We actually had my daughter's birthday party over here in the barbecue area a while ago. Aside from this park, there are also a few other parks scattered throughout the development, and they're all dog friendly and never too crowded. All of these amenities are included in the HOA fee that every homeowner pays, which is approximately $300 per month. Now, that may seem like high HOA fees for single family detached homes, but another thing to know about Bressi Ranch is that it has one of the most impeccably landscaped common areas that are all over the development. The HOA here is constantly planting flowers, they're working, they're grooming trees, keeping the parks up to date and looking new, answering at least part of the question, is Bressi Ranch a good place to raise a family? Matter of fact, over 200 acres within the 600-acre development, meaning a full third of the entire Bressi Ranch is actually open space. So those HOA fees are really being put to good use, which also, of course, does help keep the home values here on the high side. In addition to the parks, Bressi Ranch is actually one of the most walkable neighborhoods here in Carlsbad. We've already touched upon the easy walking distance to all the shops, stores, and restaurants. Another plus that you'll find here is about 3 miles of unpaved, easy rated walking trails, which connects to walking trails in the adjacent development named Rancho Carrillo. Now, Rancho Carrillo is another Carlsbad neighborhood with a different price point than Bressi Ranch. So be sure to click on the video we did on that development to see what it's like to live there. In addition, if you're living in another state, don't forget we are constantly recording personalized video tours for our out-of-state buyers. Just reach out to us and we'd be happy to do that for you on any home here in Carlsbad. Now, if you're wondering what home prices are like here in Bressi Ranch, for a single family detached home, you're typically gonna be anywhere from 1.5 million to 2.2 million. There's one section on the southwest end here of this development, which I will take you through in a few minutes, with the largest and most expensive homes here. Those get into the $3 million range, but we'll take a look at those here in a bit. Typically what you'll find for the median price point though is something around 22 to 2,700 square feet, like this house, which would go for about 1.7 million in today's market. The HOA fee is right around $306 per month. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It was built in 2005 and it's 2,468 square feet. It has also been kept pretty modern and up to date with various upgrades throughout the years. A very common upgrade we see here is artificial turf, which makes a lot of sense, right? With California constantly battling drought and water shortage. And if you already live here in Carlsbad and need a recommendation for an artificial turf contractor that we've had a lot of great experience with, put a comment in the section below and we'll get you taken care of. Another question that we often get from our viewers is, does Bressi Ranch have homes with views? And the answer is yes, depending on where you live in the development. These houses, they're generally going to sell for about $50,000 to $100,000 more than a home without a view, but they are definitely in high demand as home buyers snatch them up quickly whenever we put one on the market. You're going to find these homes on the southern and western part of the development, and a lot of these houses are not yet in the $2 to $3 million range, so you kind of get the best of both worlds where you're not paying the highest prices and you can still find great views. In addition, in this part of Bressi Ranch, you will also find the largest, most expensive homes in the development. If you're looking for more living space in the 5,000 or 6,000 square foot range and the largest lots, just one street over, you'll find homes like that here too. These homes, they range from the mid 2 millions to the mid 3 millions. Already I can feel a difference. Obviously larger, more estate type homes, but there's also little to no traffic and quite a bit more of a feeling of privacy. I'm here right now walking my dog Charlie, and I've only run into one other person in the entire 30 minutes we've been out. Another thing to know about these homes, and frankly all of the homes here in Bressi Ranch, is that they rarely ever come on the market. There are literally only 2 homes available for sale here right now as we speak. So how do you find the perfect home here? The best way is to work with a real estate agent who has a lot of relationships here in the community. What that means for you is that you're going to know about homes before they actually hit the market. And many of these near-term future sellers would be happy to have you come by, take a look, and give you the first opportunity to make an offer. If that makes sense for you, feel free to click on this link and schedule a one-on-one live Zoom or phone call with us within your schedule. So what is the one reason you would not want to move to Bressi Ranch? That would be the hefty price tags on the homes here. If you want to take a look at what different price points get you here in other parts of Carlsbad, or maybe you're not so interested in being that close to a busy town square like here in Bressi Ranch, then you're going to want to click on one of these other videos where we tour the next great Carlsbad neighborhood. Again, I'm Anthony with Living in Carlsbad. Thanks so much for watching and looking forward to seeing you on the next one.